You're welcome to the programme and to Port Laois, and we're here to meet the latest recruit to Laois Civil Defence. His name is Rex. As you might gather, he's of the four-legged variety. It's a new departure for the Civil Defence, not just in Laois, but throughout the country. And Rex is the organisation's first K9 Human Remains Detection Unit. Laois Civil Defence is confident that he'll prove to be a major asset in search operations in the county and beyond.
Hello, Rex. Hello.
A dedicated member of the Durrow unit of Laois Civil Defence, Marcel is the man who's behind its newest asset. Rex is not just a pet, he's the organisation's first Human Remains Detection Unit. Marcel is his handler. It was after Marcel took part in the search for 11-year-old Robert Houlihan in County Cork 2 years ago that he realised what a help a specialised K9 unit would be.
The first thing that really struck me at the time, there were no actual search dogs available. I didn't see any. This appeared very strange to me because, you know, a dog has such a superior sense of smell. It would be much quicker to find a person who is either dead or alive.
Originally from Holland, it was there that Marcel travelled to source a specially trained human remains detection dog. It was a new departure for him.
This dog is absolutely new to me. I never had any experience with dogs whatsoever. This was all new territory for me. The first thing I did was buy a book about dog training, and specifically human remains detection dog training. I read it 20 times, I think, from start to finish. Besides that, the K9 handler course in Holland was really good. It is not that difficult to train a dog for search and rescue work. You just need dedication and you need time. Good boy! It's in addition to the family. Joanna and myself, we can't go anywhere anymore. You know, holidays are gone. It's all about dogs and dog practice and dog training. It takes a lot of commitment, like I said. You know, it is like a child, and you have to, you know, he takes a lot of time, and you treat him as one as well. He's part of the family.
In Laois, the Civil Defence has put in place a state-of-the-art search unit, which can be called upon by local Gardaí.
Hello, Lima Sierra Control to Lima Sierra OSU. Are you receiving over?
The team here has unfortunately had some experience with large-scale searches in the past. Nowadays, modern technology helps make the process more efficient, and the team believes the addition of a K9 unit will also be a huge help.
We've been involved in some of the biggest ones in the country, the likes of Jojo Dollard and Fiona Pender, and the amount of man hours that were actually put into these searches was phenomenal, where with the help of the dog now, it will cut the man hours by half, and it will also ensure that the areas have been thoroughly searched.
To ensure that operations are carried out as smoothly as possible, volunteers, including Marcel and Rex, regularly take part in search exercises.
The first stage of a training exercise is basically hiding the scent the dog is trained to look for behind a victim. Like Stephen is our victim for the day, and we're going to find a nice quiet spot. I'll hide the scent source right behind the victim, and later on bring on the dog, and if the dog finds the scent, the dog should actually give a passive alert, which means that the dog would actually sit and he gets the reward. And that's the typical everyday exercise we do in civil defence for dog training. Okay, alright, what we're going to do now is bring the dog to the search area. The procedure is basically that I unclip him there off the lead, make him sit and give the search command, which is a Dutch word called zoek, and after that he knows exactly what to do. Okay, okay, Rex, sit, sit. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Zoek! Zoek! Good boy, zoek it dan. Good boy, zoek! Good boy. Sit. Good boy. For the dog, it's all a big game, really. Like the dog, training a dog for scent work is basically associating the toy with the scent. So the dog just thinks he's looking for his toy. That's basically it. And it's all operant conditioning. You know, the dog finds the source and he knows he gets the treat afterwards. And that's how they're trained. Today I use dried blood, and I also use some teeth, and I can use hair, and I can use some artificial sources of scent which are available on the market. And though the dog is, for the dog it's the real thing, you know. and the dog can find anything from bones to hair to blood to someone who might be deceased for 1 or 2 days to someone who's really dead for a long time.
A first for Laois and for civil defence, support from the local county council and the Civil Defence Board has helped to make this unit a reality.
I was a bit surprised at first, but then, I mean, we're always open to ideas, and when he explained the proposal to me, I could see it was a very useful initiative, and one which would help not just Laois and ourselves, but the Gardaí and other counties in the region.
On a more regular basis, Marcel and Rex train in the fields close to their home.
I don't need to spend long amounts of time with actually training the dog. It's just repetitive training all the time for 10-15 minutes. Make it pleasurable for the dog. For the dog, it's all a big game. He needs to have fun. How fast can he find a source? It depends on the terrain, depends on the weather. Ideally, there should be a bit of wind, so the scent can actually disperse around the terrain. But obviously, like this field we're here at the moment, that's very easy for the dog. It would be more challenging for him in a very dense forest. Yes. I hope other people would follow our lead. Laois Civil Defence is the first now to sort of do this. We always see ourselves as being on the forefront of civil defence, and we hope that other counties will follow our example. But of course, if other counties want our help, we're just a phone call away.